Hello, Jeff Helvin here with Ballen Brands, and today I'm going to show you how to convert a Gutenberg page into Elementor. So Elementor is a WordPress design builder. It's a plugin that we can add on top of the standard WordPress platform, and WordPress by default uses what's called Gutenberg. So this is a way to kind of enhance some of those features that are available in the platform. So just to give you an example, let's say you've built a website, you've had a website for a couple years, but now you want to add some additional design features, or maybe you want to take advantage of some of the Elementor widgets and things that we can do, which is like pop-ups and sliders, things like that, that are a little more marketing focused, which is why we like that tool. And so, but you have an existing WordPress website as it is now. Well, if you're one of our clients, for example, maybe we built your site in the past, we can upgrade you to Elementor. And what we do is we kind of rebuild your template in the Elementor framework, and then you can edit pages from there moving forward. Now, as an example, I wanted to show you, so we're not necessarily going to take every single page that exists on your website and convert it to Elementor. It doesn't really make sense to do that unless you have a specific feature in Elementor that you want to use. So let me show you what that looks like. So right now I have our website pulled up. This is ballenbrands.com. And I'm going to go to this. This is a WordPress website that used to be just Gutenberg only. We have kind of relaunched it with Elementor and built the framework and the template on there. And I can see like this edit with Elementor option when I'm logged in. And there's headers and footers and part of the theme, builder, everything like that. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to, let's say, an older blog page that we've posted. So let's just say we have things you need to know about IDX Broker. So when I click on that, now I have the option to edit the post like I normally would, but there's also this edit with Elementor up here. Now I can tell that this page is not an Elementor page because I'm clicking this edit with Elementor, and there's no way for me, it doesn't take me into the Elementor page builder. Now I can change the header on the page and the footer on the page, and the overall, this is using the single post Elementor template. So I can change those things, but the page itself, the content itself is not in Elementor because this is not clickable. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on edit post. All right, so now what it's gonna do is this is gonna pull up my normal WordPress Gutenberg interface. So this is designed using Gutenberg blocks, and you'll see here we just have all the content right here listed on the page itself. Okay, but now I want to add some additional features, or I want to update the content, I want to change some things, and I really want that Elementor page builder to utilize some of those widgets and features. So I'm going to simply click Edit with Elementor. And what this does, it takes everything that was built in the Gutenberg and it's going to put it into now an Elementor interface. So this has now loaded the Elementor screen. You'll see all of the options here on the left-hand side. We've got our template. Again, I can edit the header, the single post template, those types of things. And what you'll see here is it actually puts all of the content, because this didn't have, Gutenberg blocks. This was Gutenberg blocks, but it doesn't have all of the different elements, and it doesn't know necessarily just in this conversion process which piece is supposed to be what. So what it does, it preserves what's already there. So you'll notice if you see the thin blue line, it really goes around this entire block. So it took all the Gutenberg blocks and then put them into one text editor and basically puts all the code and everything in here. So if you're going to edit the pages in here, then this is where you see all the additional content, your images placed, your bullet points, all of these different things. And they're all now here in this one little text editor widget. Now, if you're simply going to add, maybe something to the header, or you want to add a pop-up to this page or something, that's fine. You don't actually need to change anything in here if everything else looks the way it's supposed to look, right? If it's all exactly what you want it to be. But let's say I wanted to add a pop-up to this particular page, and I wanted to do like special with IDX Broker or download now or something like that. Well, then it makes sense to do this in Elementor, because now I'm going to create a pop-up page on this particular page. Or maybe I want to do a little banner. I can do other widgets up here. Let's say I want to do let's see, what else can we do here? We can do some slides, right? I can drag some slides over on top and make a little sliding thing to show some different features. So this would make sense to utilize, you know, and kind of change Elementor. Now, if I wanted to take advantage of other more sophisticated things and I really wanted to redesign the page, and I'm just simply going to do that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to recreate each of the elements and break them all up into separate things if that's really what I need to do, right? But again, there's no purpose in doing that unless you're going to specifically use some of the Elementor features on the particular page. So in this case, this is it. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to do the conversion. You'll see it actually did it for us, right? It puts it all in a nice little content block, and I can go ahead and just update and save this page, and it's now an Elementor page. So if you have any questions on that, by all means, you can reach out to us at team@ballenbrands.com.